Okay.
2019 is rapidly coming to a close. It's hard to believe, but for me it's even more hard to believe that Kingdom Hearts 3 came out this year. We're going to talk specifically about Remind, when to expect that. But quick channel update before I go into all of this. Chun Up, Mandalorian review for the previous episode. Both of those will be returning next week for Mandalorian, probably the week after for Chun Up. Because of the holiday, I am out of the studio. Episode 10 of Jedi Knights, the Return of the Jedi review, will be posting this Friday. So that out of the way, let's talk Kingdom Hearts. It's been a while since I've talked Kingdom Hearts here on the channel. Been very busy, but I think about Kingdom Hearts almost every single day. There's recent reports that Square Enix is hiring for some Kingdom Hearts HD project. Very up in the air at the moment what this could be. Gamatsu reported on it. Translations have spread their ways across the internet to fan sites, but the studio is looking for a UI designer, a technical artist, and an effects designer. The contract outlines 6 months of employment with a possibility for full-time. So as far as that goes, not too sure if this is directly involved with Remind. This could be for a Switch port. The Story So Far collection, perhaps. We know Xbox is getting those finally on Games Pass, so maybe this is for Switch, maybe it's for the Remind DLC, hard to pin down at the moment. But that's the most recent Kingdom Hearts news, because the last trailer for the Remind DLC was in September at TGS. In the TGS trailer, I just rewatched it. There's not a lot of info in there. One of the bigger takeaways is that young Xehanort is talking to the Master of Masters, so we don't really have a solid idea about what the actual gameplay chunk of this is going to be, how long we can expect it to be. At the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra around E3 in June, where we did learn about Remind, we did have a release window that the DLC would be coming winter. It's technically not winter yet, and they never said winter 2019. Winter officially begins from the end of November to the middle of March, so it's a pretty wide window. I wouldn't be too surprised if the Remind DLC comes a full year after the initial release of Kingdom Hearts 3 in January, reminding you about the game coming out a year after. I feel like that'd be kind of clever. I don't know if they would actually go through with that just for the pun, but it's possible. It's totally possible that it comes out in January. I know a lot of this focus has been on reliving story that we've already experienced through the lens of different characters. Obviously, I'm going to love playing as Roxas, Riku, and Aqua more than I was able to in the main campaign. Roxas, at least to my memory, I didn't get to play as him at all in that campaign, so I need to play as my boy again. Riku and Aqua, loved every second that they were playable in the main campaign, and I would love more. I would love more just because I love their play styles, and I would really appreciate fleshing out more of that world through the lens of these other protagonists that we're so attached to at this point. I'm not expecting a Disney world, I'm not expecting a Square Enix world. What I would love though, because this was teased and we didn't even show up there, I'd love to explore a full Radiant Garden. It would be great to get Twilight Town also, but like Radiant Garden, please. Let me explore Radiant Garden. Maybe even Destiny Islands, but like Radiant Garden is the one I want to shout out. Because it's teased twice in the main campaign. Just that courtyard where you met Lee and Isa as Ventus in Birth by Sleep. I'd love to see what a Kingdom Hearts 3 version of Radiant Garden looks like. I bet it's going to be gorgeous. I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. I don't want to expect too much out of this thing. If it's just a reason to remind me about how much I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's why it's called Remind, sure. But if the game is coming within the next 4 months or so, I think it's time we get an English trailer. I'm just going to say, I think the Game Awards, pretty likely, I think we might see a trailer for the Remind DLC in English at the Game Awards. I think we'll probably get a date, at least more specific than winter. I think they'd probably show a new location. If Radiant Garden is explorable in this game, I think we're probably going to get a look at that. New area, new place to explore. Nothing too major though. Definitely not a new world. And because it's the Game Awards, and because magic always happens at the Game Awards, and because the timeliness of this is serendipitous, so that Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC trailer ends. We have a date. We cut back. Sora's on Destiny Island. He gets a message in a bottle, just like the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Picks it up, pops it open, it's a Smash letter. Sora and Smash, available now. Character 5 should be coming soon. Just works out. I want to talk to you now. What are your expectations for Remind? Does any of my spiel sound crazy? Game Awards are going to be hyped no matter what. Hopefully Kingdom Hearts makes an appearance, and if not, the end of winter is not too far away, so I'm sure we'll be having new content to explore in Kingdom Hearts 3 to our heart's content sooner or later. If you enjoyed the video though, and you have not checked out other stuff on JoyClicks in the past, I invite you to do so. We have a Patreon to support us in the future, to make more content like this, more podcasts, more shows, with more people, more voices. Even if you don't check out our other offerings, I appreciate you coming around for this video as always. I hope you enjoy your week, and see you next time. Good vibes and good game.